Okay, this one is called Shoes for Jesus. Wrote this back in September, last September. Uh, Put the text in the public domain. Um, when the Creative Commons is, yeah, licenses. Okay, here it goes. Shoes for Jesus, public domain. Um, the one fair day night, his mind took flight because he saw the homeless sitting in one's avenue plights. The epiphany from the Mighty One told him with his musical whims to take the excaliber sword. The good Lord, both his and his Saviour's doing, implored that he take up the cross and start to assemble Lord boards as a righteous boss. The puzzled brain of him proceeded to come out of his shell. Out of the ground plane he tugged up his own unevaperating stubborn well. He was no longer a languid pessoa born torn to fight the mantle which dwelled in hell. Then came the saving up year. He was diligent with no fear. He saved up for his materials. The rush to give it to hell was Ottoman Turkish janissaries, so 16th century imperial. And by a miracle the year flowed. His urgency was clearly clerical. And on New Year's night, onto hell's fire he took a bite. Like H. Williams, he saw the light. The fire laughed, but he knew his former self was in the past. He knew the Lord Boards was his new craft. He knew it was his turn at last to fight evil and dodge over hell like Evil Knievel, to provide the Lord Boards to all the people. Um, hmm. He clearly knew what to do with his issue. Left and right, he overcame his mental health obstacle and eventually visited the Children's Hospital. For his Lord Board cause, the hand of the Savior became as governed by law. Left and right, he defeated hell's kinetic saw. Medgar Evers was what then he read, and quoting MLK, James Reeves is what his Lord Board mind and sandal printing said. And the statue of the prolific shoemaker, man, will always hover against the Pittsburgh Park land. Stephen Foster must have shook his hand in heaven and had a date with a slushy at 7-Eleven. And it says September 18th, 23, 6:30 p.m. And um, I don't know how it's gonna go over, but yeah, hopefully it's positive and yeah, happy Sunday. Um, Thank you for reviewing.